Let's start by pay homage to the Buddha. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we will do the exercise B of the lesson 28, translate into Pali. So in this lesson, mainly we learn the, past tense and then some, so usage of the word, usage of the some word, and then, adjectives, so degree of the adjectives. So now about them, we will do the exercise in this lesson. So the house is larger than that house, this house. So this house is geha, okay, geha. And then, so large means, mahanda. So larger means comparative adjectives, mahanda, dada. And then here instrumental oblique case. So maybe the door, geha door, like the oblique case, the door geha door, that house. So, and then here, this is actually ima. Now no case ending yet. No case ending yet. So actually geha here, this house is subject. So geha is commonly, so we're familiar with the neuter gender, and the masculine gender also both can be, but neuter gender is very common. So geha. Okay, here geha. So geha is actually neuter, right? So, and then masculine gender also sometimes can be, yeah. So here you see both masculine and neuter. The geha, masculine, and as well as neuter also. Okay, but neuter is very common. So that is a, ima, maybe idan, neuter gender, and the gehan. So instead of the ayangi ho, idan gehan. And then so here is larger is actually, predicate function. So here idan gehan is neuter gender, nominated case singular. That is right. Mahanda daran. And the dog had then the house. So that is with the ablative case. So before the what order, before, so in this way. So idan gehan. So the dog had dog. Mahanda daran. Idan gehan. The dog had dog. Mahanda daran. In this way. And then now number 2. So number 2 is the Ganges. Is Ganges. Ganges is, Ganga River. Okay, here longest. the longest. Long is Diga. Okay. Maybe longest is Diga Dhamma. Okay. And the Ganga is neuter, feminine gender. So that is when Diga Dhamma. Diga Dhamma. So this is superlative adjectives. So that is when group of them is, will be with the genitive or locative. Okay. So of the rivers, maybe Nadinan or Nadisu. Both can be Nadinan or so Nadisu. So here in India, so in India is actually location, but related. So location of the, these river, of the river. So that is why before that should be put. So this is Jambu Bay. So Ganga, Jambu Bay, Nadina Diga Dhamma or Nadisu Diga Dhamma. So in this way now. So number one is for comparative adjectives. Now number two is for the superlative adjectives. Okay, and then now number three. So number three, the householder sends. The householder sends. So kahabati no and the bodo. So here householder send is subject. Subject did all works, did all the work. So subject that is kahabati no bodo. And then so on the death of his father. So this is a phrase. This is a phrase. In Pali, the word ijaya we use in the dictionary. Let's see. The word ijaya with the instrumental case ijayena. So this ijaya is, gone beyond, going or beyond in that sense. But commonly, with the instrumental case, we use as a preposition. So here you see, ijayena descendant, or not this one. Ijian, ijia do, ijioman, ijia kama. What is it? You see. So ijayena with the instrument, usually with the instrumental case. So after the leaves of, or and the end of, or on the death of. Okay, after death of, on the death of the usage. So, here, you see, on the death of. So his father. So on the death is ijayena. Okay. So maybe we may confuse on is located case, that is marana. So marana samay or something in this, not like that. That is what usage. So his father. So actually it should be dasa be to know ijayena in this way. One phrase. So this one is, we need to remember all of the phrase. That is the usage of the ijayena. So in the Mahabharinivana Sutta, also the Buddha, expound to the, Banariya Ananda. So mama ijayena sattha in this way. So means so Dhamma Vinaya, that Dhamma Vinaya is founded by me. So mama ijayena or mama jena on the death of me, or so on my death. So they will be it will be your teacher wore that satar in this way. The usage of that one. Dasa bidu no. So wore. So mami jayena, mama ijayena in the satar. Together. So yowo ananda. Maya. Sorry, I could not remember comment. So we need Damoja, Winyoja Desito. So Yowo Ananda Maya. Yeah. So Damoja. So Winayoja. So Desi. Yeah. Desito. So Sowo Mamiji Nasata. This way. So the usage of the Mamiji Mama Ejayena. See? Okay, here also, so Kahabadi no Bokdo, Dasa Bidu no Ijayena. So on the dead door, his father. So did all works. So all the works mean, Sabba Keja. So that plural, so Sabba Keja ni. Maybe did me Akari. Sabba Keja ni Akari. Both in the farm and then in the household. Both mean ubaya. Yeah. Both mean ubaya or uba. Yeah. So uba or ubaya. So actually, this one is main verb and object. It should be the last one. So ubaye. So in the farm. So kid de ja both and gehe ja. Or kid de ja gare ja. Gare ja. Saba gajani akare. And also by himself alone, so igagowa. So igagowa akari by himself, by alone. So kahabadi no bukdo. So that's a bidu no ichayena. So ubaye kidija gareja. Saba gajani igagowa akari. Okay. So igagowa akari. So here igaga is being alone. So by himself alone or being alone. The same meaning. Or maybe by himself alone the other way, Saya mewa also. Saya ewa. Saya mewa would be ewa. Saya ewa. Or the other way, atta nawa. in Pali. For by himself alone, Adanawa. Ikagowa, Sayamiwa, Adanawa, anyone you like, you can do. So Gahabadi no Bodo, Dasa Bitu no, Ijayena, Ubaye Kideja Gareja, Savakejani, Ikagowa Agari, or Siamiwa Agari, or Adanawa Agari. Okay. And then now, number 4. So to what family? To what family are you going? Are you going? So here you see quotation mark, that is ED. Okay, to what family? That is object to the, get the go to. So what family mean, Kadaran, Kadara, and the Kula. But this is object for the Gichadi going, that is why. So Kadaran Kulan, are you going? That is a question. So Duan. So Gachasi. So with the ED. So Gachasi D. So the son. Bodo us. Bochi. So his mother. So that's mother. Bochi in this way. Because so the son is subject, you see. So ask. And his means that's subject to possessive. So that's and the mother. So mother is object for the, us. That is with the accusative case. So Kadaram or Kadaman or Kengulan also. Okay, anyway. So Kengulan. So Kadaran Kulan, Kadaman Kulan. So Tuan Gachasiti. Bodo Dasa Madaram Pochi. Okay, so now number 5. So after making his arms round in Gosambi, after making his arms round in Gosambi, you see here after verb ing, that is gerund, right? So we already learned gerund. So gerund verb in Pali, so 3 ways can be translated into English. So having verb ed, en, and verb n, and here after verb ing. So okay, that is gerund. We know that. Now, so makes his arms round. Make his arms round. Or the other synonymous is so go. So goes for arms round. So in English, it's the same meaning. Makes his arms round or goes for his arms round. So for that in Pali, the fixed phrase, Beindaya Jaradi. In Pali, Beindaya Jaradi. Makes his arms round or goes for arms round or anything. The same meaning, Beindaya Jaradi. So when does for arm round, we don't say Beindaya Gachadi, we never say. So Beindaya Jaradi. So Jaradi means when the go around, that is one. Instead of, Gachadi, we don't use the Beindaya Gachadi. Gachati means, go straight. Commonly, we can understand. But Jaradi means, round, wander. Go here and there in this way. So that is fixed phrase in Pali. So now, here, after making his arms round, and then in Kosambi, so in Kosambi means, so Kosambi Yan, so Bindaya Jarit Dawa. So in this way we can understand. Kosambi Yan, Bindaya Jarit Dawa. And then, so without telling anybody. So related to that one, this line, okay, should be last. This note. Okay, so another one is here, without telling anybody. Here, the usage of the without telling. So here, Gandawa. So Gandawa, we know that is Jaran. Okay, so having gone, or go, and, or maybe, so after going. So in this way, we can. But, so that Jaran, so negation or maybe sometimes, and after that the Jaran. So dua. So that means, without. That formula. So Jaran with the, Jaran dua with the negation or negated. So at the time, without, commonly after that, without verb ing, we use. So for example, here, Gandawa, we know that. Gandawa mean, instead of saying not going, we say, actually, the meaning is without going. Instead of saying not going, without going. So in this way. So that is here, without telling. So without telling me, informing. Right? Informing is, abocheti. Not just, so what daddy or with the or something. Our means saying about something. But so telling here, just informing. I will go to somewhere or something like that. So abocheti. So abochetawa. So telling me abochetawa. So now, without telling me, with the negation, and the abochetawa. So anabochetawa. And then anybody. So anybody is informing to the other. Abocheti commonly with the dative case. So for example, the Bible speaking. So I tell you this one, or I tell this information to you. So a person who receives with the dative. So that is fine. That kasa, or the anybody is kasa. But kasa dative case. But here, in how to say, indefinite pronoun. That is fine. Kasa ji. So kasa ji anabo chetawa. Kasa is a dative. So kasaji anabo chetawa. So kosambi yan bindaya jaredawa kasaji anabo chetawa. So the Lord is his subject. The Lord is the Tathagata or Bhagawa. So this subject, commonly subject is at the very beginning in Pali. So that is why Bhagawa. So Bhagawa Kosambi Yan Bindaya Jarit Dawa and Kasaji Anaboche Dawa. And then took his bow and rope. Okay, took his bow and rope. Also, Jaran. Here, rope and another Jaran. So, Bada. So, Jiwaram. Adaya. Dadadi means gives. Adaradi means takes. So here, Jaram of the Adaya. Bada Jiwaran. Adaya. And went quite alone. Went quite alone. So to their village, went quite alone. So quite alone is Ikagowa. So quite alone is Ikagowa. So went maybe Gachi or Agama. So Agama. And then went to the village. So Balaka Lona Gama. Balaka Lona Gara. So commonly, so we use the verb gachati or maybe a person. So go to a person or go to maybe exact place like the town or something. So in Pali, we know the usage we already learned. So yena bhagawa de nuba sangami. Okay. So these two phrases we already. So yena and then so dena uba sangamati. Okay, or maybe past tense or the other way. So yena after that damn. So so the dot was sari. The dot was sarati. Awasarati. The dot was sarati. Then awasarati. So awasarati also enter. Okay, that verb. Actually in vocabulary we already learned, but at the time maybe I do not explain why. Awasarati. Also enter, you see, go down or go away or enter. So goes down or arrives. Enter also. Okay. So these two phrases we already learned. That is why here we should apply that one instead of using the agama. So that is why, without using agama, igagowa, so yena, balaka lona kara gamo. Balaka lona kara gamo. After that, so past tense, the da wa sari in this way. Yena palaka lona kara gamo the da wa sari. So a name of the village is Palaka, but most of the villagers are, make or produce, salt. Lona means salt. Lona kara means salt maker or salt producer. Lona kara gamo the da wa sari. Then awa sari. In this way. So here in this number 5, so we need to know that one phrase is so making arms round. So in Pali, what is it? So Bendaya Jaradi, first phrase. Another one is, so without telling anybody. So Jarambab, so dua with the negation at the time. So the sense of that is without, not having, or not end or not after. So without. So agandawa without. After that, so the usage of these two phrases. Okay. Tata wasari, then awasari. Okay, and then now, so number 6. So number 6, the elephant. So left his herd and entered this forest for the sole purpose of living alone. So the elephant. So elephant is hati. Hati or naga. Naga also elephant. Hati also elephant. Or naga subject. So left his heart and here you see and left and leave and. So left. So leave behind. So that one also, give up. Actually, Bajahadi here, Jaranda Bahaya. Bahaya. So his heart means Utah. So his heart, that's Utah Bahaya. Utah means, Haro elephant, group of elephants. That's Utah Bahaya. And they entered this forest. Entered this forest. So this forest is Iman Wanan. Iman Wanan. And they entered. Iman Wanan. So entered also Bawiseti as a present tense. Bawiseti. Bawiseti. So ba prefix, root is with, sign is up, and the D. So Bawiseti mean entered. So, but here, entered Boston. Boston. So, because of Boston, so prefix root is with, and sign is are, and then Boston, that Boston singular e. So because of Boston, before the root, are is inserted. So that is why we have the we see in this way. Ima, wana, we see. Okay. So for what? So for the sole purpose. For the sole purpose of living alone. Maybe you remember, when we learn the we are forming gerund and infinitive. So infinitive is to show the purpose we use. So gando, hd, or bujido, gachadi. So bodan, bujido, viharan, gachadi in this way. So purpose. So even though in English, purpose, in Pali, infinitive verb also can show that meaning. So here living. So living is wasati. So jarambab is wasito. And then alone. So ikakowa. Ikakowa wasito. or maybe Ekajari and Jari Dong or something. Ikagowa. So Ikagowa, here soul. Wa. Ikagowa. So Wasito or the other way, maybe. Ekajari yan. So Jari Dong in this way also. Ikagowa Wasito or Ekajari yan. Jari Dong Imawana Bawisi. So in this way can be understood. So that means maybe so even though when we trying to translate Pali sentence into English or English sentence into Pali, so more than one way can be that point. More than one way. Okay, now so number 7. So when the monks had finished their meal, when the monks, you see when, so that is located absolute, when. So the monks, so located absolute, that is fine. Beikusu, and then had finished their meal. That means have eaten their meal. Have finished them. Had eaten their meal. So Beikusu Badam. So Bodha Wisu. So maybe you remember. So Rubuj is to eat. Okay. But it's past participle. Is past participle Buj and the da. So at that time we have the Bodha. So the meaning of Bodha is just eaten, right? So that is past sense. So now to have the perfect active sense to the Bodha. So by adding the away. So we have the away. So away. So we have the Bodha way. So that Bodha way, Bodha way and the located Bodha way. So Bodha way is have eaten, active perfect. Okay, so Bodha way in this way. So Bhikkhu Su Badam. So even though in English they are male, but in Pali we don't say Baddani Bodha way. Badam Bodha way Su. Just singular. So in this way, sometimes a singular and plural also can be in this different. So when the monks had finished their meals, in Bhikkhu Su, Badam Bodha Visu. Bhikkhu Su, Badam Bodha Visu. So Mahakalasa wives thought to themselves. So Mahakalasa. Mahakala's wives. Mahakalasa Pariyayo. Not a single wife. Wives plural. Mahakalasa Pariyayo. Thought to them set. So maybe them set means say me what. Without that also okay. Pariyayo. So thought. Jane D. So Jane D. So now their thought is within the bracket. The quotation you see. Jane D. So their thought is here Chula. Oh, so Chula Kalasa wives. Chula Kalasa wives recover their husband. So let us also recover ours or our husband in this way. Now that so Chula Kalasa or Bariyayo. So catch or recover means Ganadi. So this son husband, so this son or their husband is actually referring to the wife. Wife is feminine gender. That is why, da son. So husband is Sami or Samika. Da son. So Sami Gan. So Gan name Su. Okay. Gan name Su. And let us also. So Mayambi recover or catch ours Mayambi. So Amagan. So Samigan. And Ganamati. 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 In this way. So Bekusu Badan Bodha Visu Mahakalasa Briyayo. So Siya Mewa Chindi So. And the Chula Kalasa Briyayo Dasan Samikan Ganen Su. So Mayambi Amakan Samikan Ganamati. So imperative letters. Imperative. Past and plural. So in this way. Okay, and then number 8. On a occasion, on a certain occasion, or on one occasion. So that is maybe Ika Samayin Samayi or Ikan Samayan or so Dina Samayina or something we already learned. So Ikan Samayan is okay with the accusative case. Ikan Samayan. So the chief disciples in Pali, disciple is Sawaka, and the great disciple is Mahasawaka. So Sawaka, disciple, and the Mahasawaka, that is great disciple, and then So Ega Sawaka. Ega Sawaka is chief disciple. Like the Venerable Sariputta and Venerable Moggallana are chief disciple. The other, so Mahakasapa, Ananda, and Subhuti, and so on, 18 are so great disciples, but the others are, just disciple. That's in this way. So here the chief disciples, so Ega Sawaka plural. Ega Sawaka. So took leave of. So took leave of also maybe requesting or informing. Took leave of. So request or informing. The same as the telling us. So about chatty. So leave of, and then after that here object. The Lord is, even though with the genitive case in English, leave of. That is English use it like the idiom or something, but in Pali, object and the verb. Took leave me about chatty. So Bhagavanda about chatty in this way. Bhagavanda about chatty. So here and so Jaran, that is fine. So Bhagavanda Abochetdawa in this way. Bhagavanda Abochetdawa. So went. So Agamensu past tense. Agamensu. So from Sawati to Rajagaha. Sawatiya. So Raja Gaham Agamensu. Sawatiya. Sawati is feminine gender. So Sawatiya is also obligated case. From Sawati, Rajagahan to Rajagaha Agamensu went. So went from Sawati to Rajagaha. So Ikan Samayan Ega Sawaka Bhagawantan Abochetdawa Sawatiya Rajagahan Agamensu. Okay, so now number 9. So the Tera thought. The Tera thought. Tera means Tero. Thought means Jane Daisy. Okay, and then here with the quotation mark. So that is will be it Jane Daisy. So these wandering ascetics may so very bhajaka. These wandering ascetics may very bhajaka are hostile. So hostile means enemy. So that is fine. Bija may da. Bija may da is adjective enemy. But here, ime brevajga is plural nominative case. Bija made. So Bija made hostile to the dispensation of the Buddha. So Buddha Sasana Sa. So Buddha Sasana Sa Bija made ti. Okay. So Tiro Jade Si Ime Brevajaka Buddha Sasana Sa Baja Ti. Okay. Tiro Jade Si Ime Brevajaka Buddha Sasana Sa Baja Ti. So now the last one, number 10. So the younger brother repeat it, his suggestion, so several times, repeat it several times. Actually, so repeat it several times. Repeat it is also okay. So younger brother, brother is Badika, but that is just brother. But younger brother is, Kaneta. So Kaneto, Badiko, or Badaro also okay. Kaneto, Badiko, maybe several times is Buna Buna or again and again in this way. So several is Kati. So Kati Baya. Kati Baya. So several times actually Kati Bayan also. Kati Baya. You see? Bichi can severally not that one. Several times Kati Bayan. Maybe Dre Kato. Dre Kato. Or Buna Buna also okay. Buna Buna. So this line is a bit difficult to probably translate to Pali. So several times actually Buna Buna. Buna Buna. So repeat his suggestion. So suggest me Yajeti. Suggest me Yajeti. So Yajeti request is his suggestion or request is here. Actually Ayajeti or maybe Abiyajeti also. Ask for is maybe Ayajeti is okay. To beg or pray to or something. Or Yaji alone also. Yajeti also. And then beg or ask for entreat. The same meaning actually. Request to do something or suggest to do something. So Buna Buna. So repeat it or Yaji. So after that, that is one line, finish. Yaji. So at last. So at last, maybe Briyosani. Briyosana. At last. Maybe at last. Commonly we use Briyosani. Oh, sorry. Briyosani, or maybe just Ata also. Ata, the elder brother. Elder brother is, Jit Tall. And Badi Go. So Jit Tall, Badi Go. Said. So Jit Tall, Badi Go. Said. Said mean, Bia we di or Bia past tense. So aha. Aha. Okay. So after that, maybe, so yeah, you see start that one. So very well mean, that is within the quotation. So de na he. Okay, after that, comma. De na he very well. So let us divide. Let us divide. So the feed into two parts. So de na he, the feed kit them, drida. So bajima. Kit them, drida, bajima. And then, so don't touch my portion. Don't touch my portion. Don't touch my portion. So my portion is baga. So mama baga. Na amasa. The past tense, but amasa. Maybe amasa. Na amasa. Mama asan. Oh, a little bit strange. Ma amasa. Ma amasa. Sorry, not na. Yeah. Mama bagan. Ma amasa. Or maybe amasa. But the past tense, amasa also, amasahi. So because in this lesson we learn past tense, that is why ma amasa. Maybe ma amasa. But so but do whatever you like with your portion. So dawa is your portion with your portion. So dawa bagina. Dawa bagina. So do whatever you like. Do whatever you like. So dawa bagina. So whatever you like. So yan HSC then karohi. So here past karohi in this way. So actually here comma is starting here. Quotation. Yeah, in this. So dawa So Kanaito Badiko Puna Bunan Yaji. So Brio Sani or Ata. So Jito Badiko Aha. So Dinahi Ketan Brida Bajima. So Mama Bagan Ma Amasa. Don't touch. So Dawa Bagina. So Yandon HC or Yan HC Dan Garohi. Yandon HC Dan Garohi. Yandon HC Dan Garohi. So in this way. Just possible translation. Okay, so now we finish this lesson also. So, any question? Tamandra?
Bante, Scott, sorry. For sentence number 8, on a certain occasion, can I put as a katche samaye in locative? Because a certain.
Yeah, certain also. The word ega also the sense of certain have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So commonly in Pali, so egan samaya. We don't say ekijan samaya or something.
I see. Oh,
Okay.
Thank you, Bante.
Okay. And Hado?
Yes, Bante. Quite a lot of questions, Bante.
Okay.
Yeah, so first of all that, Bante, please move into number 2, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for number 2, Bante, the longest one, so that the longest is Digatama. So for Digatama here, R is the ending, it is the short R or the long R, Bante.
A long R, so that is to align with the Ganga. Ganga is feminine gender. That is a Digatama.
Yeah. So we have to note this point because it is the superlative adjective. So it has to be aligned with the noun.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Bante. I got that point. So for another one, Bante, it is for the number 5, Bante.
Okay.
Yes. So with the anybody, without telling anybody. So for anybody in here, Bante, it is translated as the
Kasaji Anabochetawa.
Yeah, kasachi. So for the word, when I look into the dictionary, Bante, anybody is also the masculine of kochipi.
Right, Koji. So, but
Yeah,
Koji is nominated case singular, but here Anabochetawa has 2 objects. So one is that with the accusative case, the other one maybe information is with the accusative case, or a person who received that information is with the dative. So here, Kasaji refer to anybody is receiver, a person. That is with the dative. So Koji, dative of the Koji is Kasaji.
So in this case, we cannot use kochipi.
No, Koji is at the time. So Koji will be subject. So he doesn't, he doesn't inform or something that sense will be. But here, the blessed one does not inform to anyone. to anyone, to
Yeah.
anybody. That sense.
Yeah. So can we use the kochi in dative Bante? It is
Kasachi.
possible. So it will be kasachi.
Yeah. So maybe in the lesson 25, no. Yeah, in the 26. For the say indefinite pronoun. So
Yeah.
data is kasaji, you see?
Oh yeah.
This one. Koji is nominated case. Gobi is nominated case.
Yeah. So I got that point. Thanks, Bante. I forgot this
Okay.
point.
Okay.
Yeah. And the next point also on number 5, Bante, it is for quite alone. So for quite alone in here, Bante translate it is eka kowa.
Kowa. So
Yeah,
ikago
so
is alone. Iwa is quiet. Ikago iwa.
eka is alone. Eka is
alone.
alone. Yeah.
Iwa is quiet or soul or just.
So when we put together, it's euphonic combination. So it's become O. Yeah.
Right.
How about the word of if we use just ekaka only, so it's not reflected quite just alone only.
Went alone. The quiet sense is not included.
Yeah, so it's just alone only. So that's why we have to use with ewa connect with it as well. Yeah.
Right.
So I got this point, Bante. Thanks, Bante, for that. With number 6, Bante. Sorry that for some of the word in here, I have not yet understand. For example, that it is ekavokoa. It is as previously already, but
so
it have
also
to
alone. Yeah.
Alone, yes, but it's have to go with wasitum. What does it mean that it go together, Bante?
So
Living.
actually, so for the purpose of living is the same as to live.
Yeah.
Okay. For the purpose of living, the other way is to live. And also soul and alone is the same as quite alone.
Yeah. So it also have the word that living alone. It is ekachariya.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the same meaning that one. Maybe instead of the eka jari and jari do, the other possible way, the right translation to that is it should be eka ko wa wasanataya. Yeah, that is the right translation.
Ekakoa wasanataya.
So wasana mean living.
Yeah.
So wasana mean living. Ataya mean for the sake of or for the purpose of.
Yeah. Because the word of purpose, it's also connect with the phrase of living alone.
Right.
So it's like for the purpose of living alone. So for the whole group, it have to be like this one.
Right.
If in case Bante, for the purpose, if the purpose in here, can we translate it with the word of sankappa?
Sankappa. Purpose alone is not possible. So actually, commonly, for purpose, for the sake of or for the purpose. That one also in the usage of the dative maybe lesson 14. No, maybe lesson 16. Yeah. So the usage of the dative and the genitive, both are 2 or 4. Kawasa. So to form the dative plural. So the usage of the dative answer the question to whom, to what, for whom, for what. Okay, and then genitive. So dative answer which person? So yeah, just English or in the sentence who is directed to, or not included here. Maybe in the lesson 36. So in the lesson 30, the usage of the dative is aya or attire. For the attire means purpose, but forming aya in this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, where is it? So here dative, okay, see lagati, abadopati, kalankaroti, andaraya namo, suti bhavati bhagavato, the indara or the kula buddhasa bhagavan. And the verbs are not included. Actually, so that to understand easily. So here the word should be divided in this way. So wasana mean living, and then so atta mean purpose, and then aya mean for. Aya is for the dative. So in this way it should be understood. So altogether wasanataya in this way.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Pante. Thanks,
Okay.
Pante. Yeah,
Okay.
because at first when I look at for the dictionary, purpose is it is masculine, sankappa, and then I also use the dative a sankapasa is a dative, but it is another word, purpose. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I got this for Pante.
Okay.
And for the number 7, Pante, with the verb that to themselves. So to themselves in here that Bante use with sayamewa. Yeah, with sayamewa. So for themselves in here, can we translate it them and with self, and we put it together? For example, that to them, it is dative, which is ta sang, and self here it is also atta in dative plural. It will be attanang, and put it together it is tasamatanang. Is it possible, Bante?
Literally okay, but we don't use in this way.
Okay. So normally that we don't use that verb, Bante.
Right.
Okay, so
just
I
say
got this.
yeah.
Yeah. So it is. And for with the their husbands recover or catch their husbands. So for their husband in here, Bante, that the husband, it will be in plural or in singular?
Plural.
Bante.
The husband is singular. Maybe at the ancient time, at that time. So maybe one one man has maybe 2 or more wives.
Okay. Yeah. I right now I understand that because I
Mm-mm-mm.
think there it have to be in plural. Yeah.
So,
But different period of time and different practice as well. Yes, so I got that point. Yeah, so it's all from my side, Bante. Thanks so much,
okay.
Bante, for all of the
Okay.
clarification. Yeah.
Okay. So, and then any question? So no more. Okay, so if no more, let me stop here by saying sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante. Good night. Sukyotu.
Good night. Welcome. Suki Hotu.
Thank you very much, Bante. Good night, Siki Hotu.
Good night. Suki Hotu.
Thank you very much for your lesson today, Bante.
Welcome.